the street. Hear the late night Chinese 4-hour sleep. Then wake up on the couch, then rinse and repeat. I'm a weirdo and I'm chill. I'm a lover and a if you speaking, keep it real. Yeah, speaking dollar bills. Yeah, you speaking to the plug. Show me green, show me love. Show me friends from the jump. Who's still with me when I'm done? New riches. Hey, hey, hey. And now my homies talking too new. Hey, hey. Phone ringing, phone ringing. Who is it? Hey, got no time. Slow wine, move with it. Hey. One more time. When you say you rap for me. When you say you die for me. Is it a forever thing? No matter whatever brings. When you say you always down. When you say you hold my crown. Is it a forever thing? No matter whatever brings. Oh, let me tell you.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show brings you the American League Division Series. It's the Kansas City Royals and the Toronto Blue Jays. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton on the call. And a lot riding on this one as these teams meet for Game 2, Chris.
Yeah, this might be the game to actually decide the series, Boog. When it's 5 games, getting a 2-0 lead is a dominant position to be in. And I don't see this series getting to a 5th game if we have a repeat of Game 1's outcome in this one.
Yeah, the Crows start circling for a team that falls into a 2-game deficit. Not where you want to be. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just a little bit away from first pitch. And the starter for Toronto, Kevin Gausman.
Very solid starters, able to repeat his mechanics on a consistent basis, which allows him to move through a lineup and get deep into a ball game.
All right, ready to get underway. Here's Wander Franco. The pitch. Franco checks his swing, appeal to third, and he went around, according to Patrick Johnson. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. Bangs off the wall, throws to second, and that's a leadoff double.
Showed off some really nice oppo pop with that swing and just couldn't get it over the fence. But I absolutely love everything about that approach and the mechanics right there.
Gio Urshela to the plate. This to third. Sends it across to first. One out in the top of the first. And here comes Xander Bogaerts. Kevin Gausman hails from Colorado, but he played his college ball at LSU. He was the 4th overall pick in the 2012 draft, made his debut at 22 years old in 2013, and he has gotten himself through a lot. Franco leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. To the right side, steps on first for the out. Here's George Springer.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
And the first offering is not close. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And the right-hander deals. And that one missing low. That clips the corner.
2-2.
In the air to left down the line. Gurriel handles the chance, and that's the third out. So one left for Kansas City. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. This is the American League Division Series on the show. Back now in Toronto. And starting in this one, Jacob deGrom.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Cedric Mullins stands in now and watches strike 1. That one's in there. 0-2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. 1 gone here. Yandy Diaz now. Jacob deGrom obviously with a very impressive resume. He's only the 3rd player in history to win the Rookie of the Year and multiple Cy Young awards. The other 2 guys to do that, Justin Verlander and Tom Seaver. And it's 1-1.
1 strike.
And that's downstairs and outside. The 2-1. Inside, just missed.
As a veteran out there on the ball, you're trying to establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
1 down, base is empty. And that's in for a strike.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Popped up. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, brings it in, and there are 2 down. Here's Jose Ramirez. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. That one's in there, 0-1.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Here's the 0-2. And now 2-2. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Three and 2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Bogarts with the throw to first. And Olsen is set down. That ends the frame. 1 left for Toronto. Scoreless after 1. Back here at Rogers Center, top of the second. And here's the first baseman, Ty France. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. There's the strike.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, and you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
Kicks and deals. And there's the strike. Larry Bullard, our umpire behind the plate.
Bullard's got a pretty standard strike zone. Sometimes they'll have you guessing a little bit, but overall, well-respected umpire in the league.
The pitch. Check swing, no appeal.
Gosh, Boog, I think he's trying to deke the pitcher. There's no way he's thinking he can hit that pitch.
On a line, base hit.
Really nice job with two-strike hitting in that at-bat. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Swings through that one. 0-1. The pitch. Good eye in that spot.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
That's off the mark. Now 2 balls and a strike. There goes the runner. That one ripped right center field. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. In there for strike one. France, the base runner at first with 1 out. Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
And that should be extra bases. France makes the turn at second. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
He was all over that one. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. Seiya Suzuki steps in for the Royals. And a foul ball. And the righty deals. And fouled off. Got him. Huge strikeout there. And to the plate for Kansas City, M.J. Melendez. In there, and it's 0-1. Righty to the plate. Strike 2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Hold up, politicking with the masses. Pop, cork, click glasses. Serve pants, flirting, grip and working. Man hurting, think she work.
And welcome back. Here's Joelle Cruz. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. First offering misses the mark.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Hauls it in for the out. And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
No score here in the second. Next offering is downstairs. Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Alejandro Kirk now at the plate. Foul ball there. Gurriel over at first with one away. That one close, ruled a ball. And that's ball one. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. And there's two away.
Batting it, the second baseman.
Lau at the plate. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. And ball one. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important.
And there's the third out. That'll do it for the inning. Blue Jays held in check. We'll move to the third with no score. Welcome back. Now batting Wander Franco.
The second baseman, Wander Franco.
Gausman back to work. This one lifted in the air, left field. Gurriel handles the chance. Joelle steps in. Grounded out his first time. Urshela, 31 years old. He's usually a third baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
A little bit of a day off for him. Instead of being at the hot corner, he can just kind of put the batting gloves on, hold the bat as he sits on the bench waiting for his time to hit.
And that's through there for a strike. Going to count 1 and 2. Here comes a pitch. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one. Here's Xander Bogaerts. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. Bogaerts measures 6 feet 2 inches, hitting third in the lineup, and he was born in Aruba. And that one hammered, and it's off the wall. Gurriel throws to second. Bogaerts into second.
Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Runner at second, 2 down. Next offering is in for a strike. And a swing and a miss.
Now, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
And a 1-2. Springer started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and James Kingsley says he won a round. Royals leave 1. And we're still knotted at 0. Set for the bottom of the third. And now for the Jays, Lars Nootbaar. And a pitch. That one misses. 1-0. And another ball. The 2-0 is in for a strike.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more guys that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. 1 down. So the lineup flips over. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Cedric Mullins. And that's in there for strike 1. Just off the inside edge. Up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on. He doesn't have a play, and they come away without an out.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Man at first with 1 gone. So up next for Toronto, Yandy Diaz. He's 0 for 1. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Runner on the move. Cut on and missed. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
The 1-1. Just missed.
2-1.
DeGrom checks the runner, and he's back in easily. The 2-1. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And a foul ball. Bounce to the right. In plenty of time to first. 2 away. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Well, Jose Ramirez had a sensational 2018 season. He became just the 8th player ever to have a season with 30 doubles, 30 homers, 30 steals, and walking more than he struck out.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Two outs with a runner at third. Hard hit right side. France takes it to the bag. That's the third out. Inning over. One left for Toronto, and we are still scoreless. Back now in Toronto as we go to the top of the fourth. Stepping in the long ball threat, Ty France. And here it comes. And a strike in there.
Well, these Royals, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Swings and misses. Now 1-2.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Now this is in the air down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. And he deals. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here comes a 3-2. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
So up now for Kansas City, Chris Bryant. Flied out his first time. And a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Fought off foul. Kicks and fires. Caught him looking for the K. Ryan McMahon steps in for the Royals. Doubled his first time up.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
In there for strike 1. Sliced hard but foul. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
And next up for the Royals, Seiya Suzuki. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. That's in there. 0-1. And a pitch. Good eye right there.
It's a good take.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Makes the grab, and the inning is over. So one left for Kansas City. Still no score. Back here at the ballpark, and now the first baseman, Matt Olson. Matt Olson, a guy who grew up in the Atlanta area, went to the same high school that produced Jeff Francoeur, and in fact, Jeff's mom was one of Matt Olson's teachers in grade school. Oh, 0-2 now. Swing and a miss. Handcuffed him with that slider. And one gone.
You know, the danger with the slider is leaving it out over the heart of the plate and getting contact on it. If you're going to miss, you want to miss towards the corners, not in the middle. Right there, he does a great job with hard break at the end. He ran it inside. Very difficult to do anything when you're tied up like that as a hitter.
O'Neal Cruz next up for the Blue Jays. Foul ball. When Olson was traded to the Braves from the Oakland A's, Francoeur's mom texted Brian Snitker and said, "You're going to love Matt Olson." Check swing didn't go. And the count even 1-1. Next offering is in for a strike. That one missed.
2-2.
Snags the liner back to the mound. Throws to first. And that quickly 2 away. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. And he's already singled in this game. In there at the knees. Strike one. Two down, nobody on. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a pitch. Goes down looking. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. Through 4, still tied. Zip, zip. We go to the top of the 5th, and to the plate for Kansas City, M.J. Melendez. The pitch. Strike one.
Well, these Royals finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
Right-hander kicks, deals.
One ball, one strike.
Shot back to the mound, and he gloves it. Tosses to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
Good fade and sinking action to that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
And now, Wander Franco, 1 for 2.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
And there's a ball.
No strike.
Check swing. He held up. And that's ball 2.
Well, on the mound, very efficient. Able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
Next pitch is popped up. Makes the catch for the out.
Now that designated hitter, Gio Urshela.
Here's Gio Urshela. That one's in there, 0-1. And a foul ball.
With 2 out and nobody on, you want to go right after this guy. He's the number 2 hitter, which means if he gets on, you've got some thunder coming up behind him.
Sit down on strikes. A controversial called strike 3 to end the inning. Nothing doing for the Royals. Halfway through this one, still no score. Back here at Rogers Center, John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Alejandro Kirk. The right-hander back to work. And takes low for ball 1.
Well, these Blue Jays need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
The wind of the pitch. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. 1 up, 1 down.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
And now it's Brandon Lowe. In the air, right center field. This is demolished. Way back and gone. Brandon Lowe bops one out of here. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
And next for Toronto, Lars Nootbaar. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that one off the outside edge. DeGrom, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
In the air, left side. And puts the squeeze on it. That's out number 2.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. And now for the Jays, Cedric Mullins. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
No, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
The wind of the pitch. Got him. And that'll do it. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0.
What you trying to do? You don't know what you got to say. Show me what you trying to do. Kiss me, shake me, take me, dance and drive me crazy.
And welcome back. All set for the top of the 6th. So up now for Kansas City, Xander Bogaerts. The pitch. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Now 1-1.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Probably showing some pretty dominating stuff out there in this one, not just in terms of swing and miss, but also in terms of command. You know, all the strikeouts, they kind of speak for themselves, but when you don't walk anyone, you're demonstrating that you have the confidence in your abilities to truly go right after opposing batters.
And the batter is George Springer. First pitch, and he just misses.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Cruz on to first. That takes care of Springer.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So digging in, Ty France.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field. Just could not get in sync and even guess right. When you talk about guessing in the game, it's really anticipation and sort of going with what the highest probability pitch, velocity, location at that point of the at bat is.
And now 2-1.
2-1.
Next pitch is inside. And the count is 3-1. Two outs. There's a strike.
Careful.
The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy is just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Chris Bryant gets a chance to hit here. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Bryant, 31 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. And the 1-0. Just missed. And a foul ball. Makes the count 2-1. Kicks and deals. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. On the ground to third. And that is that. Royals lead one. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Bottom of the 6th inning, and now the DH, Yandy Diaz. Diaz measures 6 feet 2 inches, 215 pounds, and he was born in Cuba. And first offering is fouled off.
Outside of the United States, Cuba has more players and representatives in Cooperstown than any other country. Puerto Rico and the Dominican Republic are close behind.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now. Check swing on an 0-2. Appeal to first and no swing, says James Kingsley. And a pitch. Got him looking. Fastball at the letters, froze him for strike 3.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Look out! And it hit him.
As a hitter, I'll take that all day long. An off-speed pitch, it's not going to rattle your cage too much.
Here's Matt Olson. And first offering is fouled off. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. DeGrom checks the runner, and he's back safely. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Go save.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets into scoring position.
And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Well, that pitch right there didn't even sniff the zone. He was all out of whack on that delivery.
O'Neal Cruz next up for the Blue Jays. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. Not close with that one. And that is ball 1. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. That one not close. And now 2-0.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Two on, 1 out. In the air, left field. And there's 2 away.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
Gurriel, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Next pitch downstairs, and the count is 1-1. Good eye right there.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
And the righty deals. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Blue Jays leave a pair, but they lead it 1-0. Welcome back. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the third baseman, Ryan McMahon. Gausman back to work. Hard hit left side. In plenty of time to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th. Seiya Suzuki steps in for the Royals. Ball 1, no strikes.
1 ball, no strike.
And that one is lifted in the air. Gurriel handles the chance. And a couple of quick outs.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Melendez up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. Lifted in the air, right center field. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Royals bats are quiet there. They're down 1-0. Bottom of the 7th, and here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. The pitch. Strike on the inside corner.
Well, an at bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Now the 0-1. And that one missing low.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Fly ball down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. The wind to kick the pitch. On the ground. On to first. 1 up, 1 down.
The batter, number 8, second baseman,
Brandon Lau, the next to hit. He's already homered in this game. First pitch, not close. Bullpen activity starting up now. Ryan Yarbrough, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Lyles, the right-hander, also getting loose. The 1-0. And now 2-0 as that one missed below the knees. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. The wind and the pitch. That one fouled off. 2-2. Righty delivers. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
You know, variant speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location, but the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
Nootbaar in the box for the third time today as he takes that one off the plate. Fouled off left side. Here comes a pitch. And that one fouled off.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
And now it's even up.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one missing inside.
He never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Back to work, 3-2 now. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Back now in Toronto. Here's the second baseman, Wander Franco.
The second baseman.
And a pitch. That's through there for a strike. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Raisel Iglesias getting loose out there. And a swing and a miss.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
Got him looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Here's the Royals designated hitter, Gio Urshela. And first offering is fouled off. The tying run at the plate. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Struck him out looking.
Well, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
Now here's Xander Bogaerts now. 1 for 3. And the pitch is outside. Ball 1. And he deals.
He hasn't wanted a challenge in both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
That one lifted to left. Gurriel makes the catch. And that is that. KC down in order. They still trail 1-0. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Ryan Yarbrough.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Ryan Yarbrough.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Cedric Mullins. And the pitch. Called strike right there. Yarbrough fills up the zone, forces contact, so not a huge strikeout guy, but he's going to make the hitters beat him. Doesn't issue a lot of walks, so the pressure is really on the batter to make something happen.
And although you like the fact that guy throws strikes, guy gets contact, and not always great contact, the fact that when you have runners on, if that ball's in play, there's still a good chance that a run gets pushed across, whether it's earned or not. I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Yandy Diaz digs in now. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. And first offering is fouled off. Command in the zone is such a crucial part of it, right?
It's not just throwing strikes, but it's throwing quality strikes and it's having quality misses as well. What's a quality miss? Missing just off the plate rather than over the plate.
And now the lefty. Ground ball could be 2. To Franco for 1, and that's 2.
Now batting. Third base.
So up next, Jose Ramirez. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0.
No strike.
And that's in for a strike. So now 1-2. He goes down looking. Looks like he's heading back out for the 9th as he'll go for the shutout when we get back. Back here at the ballpark, and now it's going to be George Springer. Gausman back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
Righty to the plate. That one fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. To third. Zips it to first. Now one gone in the 9th. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism has shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
France in the box now, takes strike 1.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
Next offering misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. He's painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Royals down to their final out. Now the left fielder, Chris Bryant.
And things could change quickly here with 1 swing.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Blue Jays get it done at home, taking games 1 and 2 of the series.
This is what you call taking care of business. When you've got home field advantage and you win the first 2 games of the series, that's what you come to the ballpark to do. They've worked hard to get to this point. Now they're in the driver's seat. We'll see how they do once this series continues. But so far, they've set the tone.
Here's another look at the numbers from this shutout victory.
Well, it takes a team effort to produce a shutout. I mean, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
1-0 the final. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Drive home safely.